Veteran Salute is sponsored by the Devon James Injury Lawyers.
As an Air Force EMT, tonight's veteran was responsible for the medical care of hundreds.
He trained the next generation of EMTs. Hannah Adamson and photojournalist Nick Kiefer introduce him in this week's Veteran Salute.
Born and raised in Wichita, Cameron Collins was inspired by several of his veteran family members to follow in their footsteps. In September 2002, he joined the Air Force and trained in a field he was also somewhat familiar with.
Both my grandparents worked in nursing, so as I was growing up, I kind of was with her and see how the nursing side was. So it was kind of like a natural fit for me to kind of go and do the same thing.
During tech school, Cameron Collins would get his first taste of what it was like to be an Air Force EMT.
There was a plane that came in from Ramstein Air Force Base, basically injured soldiers from the Middle East. They were coming back to the States, so, you know, taking those individuals off the plane. I'd heard about things like that, but just being able to actually physically go out there and do it, you know, it's no better teacher than to go out there and actually do your job.
For the next 10 years, Collins primarily served with the 931st Refueling Wing at McConnell Air Force Base.
Basically to ensure that all of our people, pilots and everybody else who supported the KC-135 were taken care of, physically fit to deploy.
During his time in the service, Collins would deploy 3 times. His first 2 deployments were to Turkey. Collins, one of just 2 paramedics charged with the care of 120 men.
While they were out there supporting the refueling efforts in the Middle East, I was there also to support them to make sure that, you know, anything they needed, you know, medical-wise, we were there to take care of them.
So if there were any kind of medical emergency, you'd be the guy to call?
I'm the one to call.
Collins also working with a hospital at a Turkish base. He says occasionally the workload required assistance not only from his base, but other bases as well.
Typical day in Turkey, it all depended on the day. So, but yeah, it was a nice experience.
Collins' third deployment would take him to Andersen Air Force Base in Guam, supporting pilots and fighters flying back and forth in the region.
We teamed up with a reserve group from Travis Air Force Base, so it was kind of both of us out there. So it was right around the same number of personnel, maybe a little bit bigger. Our main job was to keep you alive until the next tier of support can come in.
After 3 months in Guam, Collins would help train hundreds of future EMTs back at McConnell, making sure the next generation would always be at the ready.
Training was probably the one thing I loved about military. When it comes to the body, everybody's pretty much made the same. So it's just knowing what you need to do and when you need to do it.
Collins would go on to train military EMTs in a civilian capacity. He would eventually go on to train contracting professionals in contracting squadrons. Here for you, Hannah Adamson, KSN News 3.
On behalf of Devon James Injury Lawyers, we're honored to recognize this week's veteran, Air Force Tech Sergeant Cameron Collins. Sergeant Collins, thank you so much for your service.
Thank you.
Veteran Salute is sponsored by the Devon James Injury Lawyers.